And I think we're live. So, hello everyone, me, Darius, and welcome back to Darius Desktop Live. Oh. Excellent timing. Who dis?
Hey.
Hey buddy! How's it hanging?
Not great if I'm being honest.
Had a rough day.
No, a few weeks actually.
Yeah, sometimes I feel that too. That's what I call summer.
Yeah.
But, maybe some Pokemon can help you out with that, man. So, as always, we're playing Cobblemon, which is, in my opinion, the superior Pokemon mod for Minecraft. Me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and we're continuing to from where we left off last stream. With and
Oh yeah.
yeah. So,
You still there?
yeah, I'm still here.
Alright, cool. Just making
I'm
sure.
always here. I'm here. Because I wouldn't be able to run the stream otherwise. And
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't know. Also, if anybody knows, there's a bit of lag. I don't know why, but it's just been like really hard. It's been like lagging occasionally. And we're here.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so. Oh, right. Okay, so. Okay, slowly loading it in. But to those who weren't here last stream, which is probably a lot of people, I went on a quest to basically level up all of my Pokemon to level 20, so we have a semi-equal team level. Unfortunately, the only one who isn't level 20 is the swine up I named after Shane, but that's neither here nor there. There. Also, I'm reminded that I decided to end that stream on top of a mountain. Wait. Oh, and I also set it on peaceful because of the outro, I forgot. As you can tell, I haven't been playing this world, in between, videos. So yeah, yeah. Speaking of, videos, thank goodness I have Keep Inventory on, what have you been up to video-wise, Isaac?
Video-wise, I've mostly just been trying to get storylines done, mainly.
Okay, sure it's peaceful again because a creeper nearly blew me up.
And by the way, I know you probably don't want to. I know you probably want to keep this in the download, but do you know what we're going to do for the storyline with with the what?
I've been trying to keep the storylines on like the down low for now because, especially with summer here in America and the heat waves and such, I don't think I can like prep myself for any like storylines that involve like a lot of filming. So, which is why a bit of a promotion. I'm going to be releasing a new side series, which isn't going to be as review heavy as Darius reviews, but it is going to be a bit analytical. It's called The Shipping Den, which more talks about, as you can tell, shipping and also how certain ships, and also my opinion on certain ships. ships.
I actually have some. Believe it or not, I actually have some opinions on certain ships as well.
Ooh, do tell.
Do tell? Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
Ship
this
for
one might be a little controversial. This one might be a little controversial, but I actually don't mind Raylo.
Halo? Oh,
Ray and Kara Ren.
oh.
I actually don't mind that. I actually don't mind it, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I don't really like get into Star Wars that often. If I'm gonna be honest.
I know.
So yeah.
No, I know. I was just saying that as an example because I know some Star Wars fans would fucking incinerate me.
Yeah, probably. Knowing Star Wars fans nowadays, like a bit of a spoiler warning to the first episode. I make a like fact. I make the fact one of the facts of the matter that people will dox you for not having their opinion. Opinion.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
You don't even need to make a joke out of it. It's fucking true.
Yeah. Yeah, because people have doxed others for fucking worse. For weaker things. Like you gave a good review on a movie that's well hated. Bam! Sending your address to all the people that hate you in the FBI and the CIA and the SSR. You get it.
I mean, why do you think part of indie fan's storyline is that like there's a mafia that hates him just because he has a different opinion compared to everyone else?
Oh yeah, and it also involves Star Wars
Oh yeah.
fans.
Star Wars, the ultimate Star Wars. The thing is, Star Wars, Sonic fan base, and the Rick and Morty fan base. They're like top tier, toxic as shit. They're like the top three most toxic fan bases of all time.
Oh yeah, one of my other friends, the ones I don't talk to as often except in voice chats, Nick. I actually mentioned the concept of the show to him, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna get a whooping for what you're gonna say about Son Amy," and the Sonic ships are currently not on my radar. Like, I want to get into the shows that I personally have a lot of ships in, which is why the first two are going to be Avatar and My Little Pony. Pony. Remember, I was a brony for a few years.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Until Generation 5 came out, but then we don't talk about
I bet glad you're not associated with fucking with the brony fandom now.
Well, here's the thing. They're good and bad bronies. Good.
Just like everything, I know. It's just like, you know how many bad ones there are on the internet? It's ridiculous.
Dude, have you not seen the commentary channels for the past few years?
No.
You've been good. If those guys eat brony drama up like they're frickin' pancakes.
I can see that happening, actually.
Yeah, Toon Critic, who I usually wouldn't talk about because I'd rather not spread negativity on my channel. But he did a lot of bad stuff, and I feel a little bit bad because for the first few years of my life, I actually kind of wanted to be like him. Heck, I even designed my OC to have a hat.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean. Like, there's a lot of fucking, there's a lot of these, like, a lot of people that we admire end up being shitty fucking people. So it's just like,
Yeah, it's less than being just shishy. They're borderline. Most of the time, they're borderline criminals. Like,
oh yeah, like, some are even pedophiles.
There's a reason why on YouTube there's a game called "Who is Secretly a Pedophile?"
God, I would love to play that game.
And Isaac is in the chat. Dang it, I feel so bad for saying that stuff. Right. Nice to see you, Shane. Hope your work isn't isn't driving you nuts. Anyway, let's talk about something a little less controversial, shall we?
Alright.
But yeah, one of the main, like, there's a few episodes I kind of want to do. I also want to do a top 10 list of characters that I don't think should be shipped.
Mm.
But
Oh, yeah.
more specifically, romantically.
Yeah.
Like, you can put them in a friendship, partnership, whatever. But
Yeah.
they just don't fit well in romantic relationships.
Yeah. Like, for example, any of the TMNT characters.
I don't know about that.
I mean, some do, some don't. I'm more specifically talking about the brothers being shipped with each other. I'm not talking about that type of shit.
Oh, that's not just shit. Well, that's a completely different story.
Oh, yeah. Sweet home Alabama.
Oh, and I have to talk about that subject one day. Hopefully I never will. Anyway. But yeah. I actually do ship a few of the TMNT characters. Of course there's there's April and Casey Jones. Can't forget about that.
Oh, yeah. That's obvious.
That's one that's iconic. Then there's there's Raph and Venus de Milo.
Oh, yeah.
That one's interesting.
One ship I actually don't mind is April and Donatello. I actually don't mind that ship.
I'm a little crossed at that because
Bestiality.
Well, not bestiality, because I've seen like that. Like I have like if it has thoughts and feelings, it can consent. So, I'm just.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Self looks like a creep.
Creep,
and But yeah. It's mainly like the fact that we don't know the true ages of the turtles. Turtles and
well, in the 2012 series, all the main characters are like in the teens. So, like for example, like April's like at least 15 years old, and Don, and we know the turtles are 15 at the very least. And
okay,
so in the 2012 series, it would at least be plausible considering they're all teenagers. It wouldn't be fucking weird in that way, if that makes sense.
Oh, James said, also props to the fact that in Mutant Mayhem and in the new show, they actually got actual teams to voice the turtles. I haven't seen the series, and I haven't seen the movie yet, so no spoilers.
I'm not going to spoil it. All I will say is the movie sucked.
I mean, I won't know until I watch it.
Yeah, like, I don't know, for me, like, it didn't really... I won't spoil anything, but it doesn't... I don't think it represents the Turtles well. I think that was one of my main issues. Like, they made it to, they made it to this generation, if that makes sense. Like, they had it like,
they made it a little bit too likely to be aged in the future.
Pretty much, yeah. And I just saw this with the actor that plays Jono and his kids. I was just cringing the entire time, and I was waiting. As soon as the movie was over, I was like, "Thank fuck, it's over." And me and Tim, we were actually arguing on the way back to my house. We were arguing about the movie because he liked it and I didn't. And we made it a running gag with us. It's just like, we were just debating about it. We were just like, oh.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that one. Like, have you ever heard of Critical as Freddy Fazbear?
Sort of.
Well, Well, one of the skits that the guy did was critical arguing with his dog about the Star Wars movies.
Yeah. Like, although he does one thing that one note that Tim did say is that he did wish that they didn't make April into a teenager and they made her look more sexy.
Yeah. Also, Shane said you and him also have differing opinions on the movie. Nah. But yeah,
Yeah,
again,
I respect everyone.
Yeah.
Do I go or you go?
I'll go. Nick, I haven't really seen the Turtles since the 2012 show came out. I hardly watched Rise, and as you can tell, I haven't seen Mutant Mayhem, so I can't really say much.
Rise. I tried Rise for the first couple episodes, and I just hated it. It annoyed the shit out of me.
I actually kind of appreciated what it was trying to do, like making it a bit different from the usual series, like especially with the designs of the turtles,
The design. My main issue with the series, in all honesty, was the fact that they gave the turtles superpowers. That's one thing. It's like with Batman killing, for example, right? It's something you never do.
Well, no, wait, when did that happen?
Yeah, those like weapons that like the turtles had, shit. Yeah, like they had in the Rise, they had like mystical powers and shit.
Well, yeah. I kind of see but I don't really see the real big deal about it, because having your protagonist hold like mystic weapons that happen to be weapons is a trope that is old as time.
Obviously.
So I don't really see the problem with the turtles. Plus, I really wouldn't compare it to superpowers because mystic energy is not superpowers, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't really see much of a difference.
Right. That's fair.
To me, superpowers is superpowers. So it's just like, that's just the way I see it, though.
Okay.
So, is there any, new, besides that side series that you're working on, any new videos?
Besides the Homestar Runner theme park video, which I still need to get to work on editing, not really much. I tried to, it's mainly because of just the heat and me wanting to keep Darius reviews as a series based in reality, or a pseudo reality.
Like grounded sort of thing.
Well, yeah, where the Shipping Den is more live action based. Not where the Shipping Den is more like slideshow based, kind of thing. It's kind of Darius reviews is based more in live action skits, cutaway ways, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Again, because of the heat here in Ohio, I haven't really been able to get my filming parts done, which is why, for the most part, I got killed by an iron golem. I really haven't been doing, which is why the Homestar Runner theme park video is going to mainly focus on audio So it's kind of going to be similar to the shipping den in a way. Except it's going to have like more like background things and such. I don't know how to describe it. I'm hoping to make it interesting. And the Iron Golem's attacking me again. God dang it. Ow. Spider. There's a spider. I don't like it. Back away. There we go. Huh. Right, so.
You seem to have the worst luck in this game, eh?
Yeah. I'm just thankful that I'm using Keep Inventory for this playthrough.
Oh, yeah?
The reason why I have it for this playthrough and not my main Minecraft playthrough is because I kind of want to emulate what a Pokemon game would be. How you work through a Pokemon game.
Oh, yeah?
Because you don't lose all your items when you end a Pokemon game unless it's in Nuzlocke. Oh, well, no, in that case, you just lose your Pokemon thing. Pokemon thing. Point is, you still keep your items after every battle, so even if you, like, black out, you still... Still have all your items. So, that's why I chose to put Keep Inventory on for this. Okay. Don't have enough for an iron now. So I'm gonna have to make a few out of stone.
Are spiders out during the day and night now?
Well, they spawn at night, but they stay during the day and only despawn if nothing attacks them. So. And you know what? I have a band for Pod's action. I'm just gonna hit him. Oh man, that was fun. I love spiders, but I don't appreciate those kinds of spiders.
Me, have you seen the spiders that are in Australia?
I have, and I'm terrified. And that's why I will never go to Australia, or at least the rural parts of Australia.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, Americans do tend to be pussies when it comes to spiders.
Yeah, well, that's mainly because of arachnophobia and all that. Thankfully, I don't have that, so... Like, unless a spider's actually trying to attack me, I don't mind it. Like, I'm just letting them do their business. Yeah, bedbugs, on the other hand, they can go and fuck themselves.
Like, the thing is, I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but I actually kind of, I don't necessarily have a pet spider, but a spider does live in my backyard.
Well, that's nice.
And, like, they just live in my backyard. I'm just like, oh, let them do their thing. I'll do my thing. Just leave it the fuck alone.
Well, that's good.
And plus, I barely go out the backyard anyway, so I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, the reason why I despise, like, ants and bedbugs and such is because they're actually trying to make your life miserable. Because no matter what I have on my desk, they always try to get it. Like a few days ago, I was eating. I saw this pie. I forgot an apple pie that my parents bought for me for dessert. And it was completely sealed. When I opened the box, it was chock full of ants.
Oh yeah. Question: are you afraid of snakes?
Nah, snakes are fine. Fine.
Yeah.
It's
because I was about to say, if you were, don't come to Australia. We have some of the most deadly fucking snakes in the world.
Oh yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, if I didn't choose Tepig in this playthrough, I probably would have chosen Snivy.
Mm.
Yeah, it's mainly just my affinity for grass types. I
Oh,
like them.
fair enough.
Okay, so now comes the goal of the stream. I wanted to build an apricorn farm on my land one day. If I actually get like a house situated and not everything is outside like I'm a freaking hobo.
Hmm.
So I so there's 7 different types of apricorns and stuff, and this means 7 different types of sprouts. So
Hmm.
so that and currently I have 3 out of 7. So
Hey Darius, I have a question for you.
yes.
What is your biggest superhero hot take?
Oh, that is a toughie. Oh, okay. I think I have one. Straight off the dome, I do not have one.
You don't have one?
Not that I know of.
Well, this one might be more controversial, but I don't think Iron Man should have been the one that killed Thanos.
You know what? I can see that. But who do you think should have killed Thanos?
Drax.
I don't know.
Here's my reasoning, right? If you watch the Guardians movies, it was built up that Drax wanted to kill Thanos because of what Thanos did to his family, right?
I mean,
Like, yeah, and since he wanted revenge for his family, so you go like
well, I think
like at least like pay that off in some way. At least have like even if you're not gonna have Drax kill Thanos, at least have him kill one of his minions or something, like one of his children.
yeah. Or oh wait, you should. You know what would have been a bit. I think I know my hot take. Star-Lord
All right, what?
should have been the one to kill Thanos.
Explain. I'm your own hero. I'm just
Okay.
all right. Explain.
So, if you've seen the movie if you see the movies outside of Endgame, you can tell that Star-Lord felt a little bit bitter after the death of Gamora.
I mean, that's obvious.
Did you say August or obvious?
Obvious.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Your Australian accent. Sometimes I can't hear where it comes from. Me. Okay.
Then again, certain people think I'm American, so what does that tell you?
Yeah. Well, that's more outward than inward.
Fair enough.
But
anyway, you were saying?
Point. He would have been, and Gamora, even though she was a daughter of Thanos. She had kind of the same traumatics that Drax had. So, being that she was only adopted to fit Thanos' MO or something like that. But so, and she probably wanted to kill him as much as Drax did. So in order to as revenge for the death of Gamora, I think, and the fact, I think Tony should have handed the gauntlet to Lord, so he can do the final blow.
I mean, I see your point. I don't agree, but I see your point. I will say this. Star-Lord had more of a right to kill Thanos than what Iron Man did. I will say that. Because, thing is, Iron Man didn't really lose... Here's my thing. Iron Man didn't really lose anything to Thanos. In fact, he gained shit thanks to Thanos.
Yeah.
He gained an entire family thanks to Thanos.
Yeah, he literally... Yeah, and everybody paid tribute to him. And like that, even though he was already known for being a hero.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Iron Man's death was fucking sad, but at the same time, it's like, there's so many different characters you could have given to kill Thanos, but you chose Iron Man because he started the MCU.
Yeah, yeah, and that is one of the worst. That just feels like an anticlimax.
Like, you know, like, at least I would, because the thing is, in storytelling, at least in my opinion, I'm not sure if you agree, if you're going to have a revenge story, pay that off in some way, shape, or form. Like, even, like, for example, Drax, he had one revenge on Thanos. Even if you didn't want him to kill Thanos, you could have at least had him kill one of his children.
Yeah, well. Yeah,
And same thing with Star-Lord. Even if you didn't want him to kill Thanos, you could have at least had him kill one of his children. At least pay that off in some way, shape, or form. Otherwise, it just comes off as a waste of time.
Yeah, I can see what you're getting at, man. Also,
like, even if you don't want them to kill Thanos, at least, like, have them, like, get their revenge in some way, shape, or form.
Well,
like, hell, even Thor got his revenge.
Yeah, but would, like, killing anybody other than Thanos really, like, sustain those two? Because
I mean, yeah. Thanos didn't really care about anyone except for Gamora, so I see your point.
Yeah, Gamora. And both Gamora and what was their name? The one that has the cyborg parts in her?
Nebula.
What was that?
Nebula.
Yeah, they were both... Wait, were they both adopted by Thanos, or was...
Yeah, they were. They were adopted by Thanos.
Yeah, they both were adopted, so why the heck... Adopted, so what's the point? Did she survive the end of that game? No. Wait, I did.
Who, Gamora or Nebula?
Nebula, I forgot.
Nebula did.
Like, why did they?
But with Gamora, if you remember, they propped her from a different timeline, and now there's the past Gamoras in the main timeline.
Right. Right. Plus,
which honestly, I think that's which honestly, in my opinion, that's a fucking cop out.
So really, killing either one of them wouldn't really satisfy them. So.
Yeah, true.
I'm
not talking about Nebula or Gamora. I'm talking about like having them kill like Ebony Maw or the Black Order, like one of those.
Did they know about those things?
I mean, they would, considering that they were part of the endgame final battle, and not only that, but also, they would have heard about them from Gamora. Like, even if they didn't interact with them, they would have at least heard about them from Gamora. Or Nebula, even. You see my point?
Yeah, it just comes to show that Marvel didn't really know what it was doing during the MCU.
I mean, everyone says that everyone says Marvel doesn't have a plan now, and I'm like, they didn't have a plan for the first 3 phases. They didn't have a plan at all. Yeah, they just put Thanos in the end of the first Avengers because they thought it would be cool.
Yeah, I think they tried making it so, like, I think, at least during Iron Man, they didn't have any idea that they were going to make a cinematic universe. Well...
they had an idea, but they didn't necessarily like know how they were going to pull it off.
Yeah, but and they just really didn't want to think about it, anything to try to actually make it an interesting story.
Because the thing is one of the things that Marvel does that makes their cinematic universe work, while others fail, so they don't think about what's going to happen in the next couple movies. They just focus on making a good movie or TV show in certain cases. But you get what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I think. Yeah, that just reminds me that I really wish they would try exploring the stories of their other properties besides the main few. Like maybe focus
like
on
the main Avengers and all that.
Yeah, like maybe get into the alternate universe continuity a bit. Like make a story about Iron Fist. Not Iron Fist.
Oh.
Nova.
No, not Iron Fist. No. Nova. Yeah. You know who I would want? You know who I want them to make a story about?
Who?
I want them to do like a Heroes for Hire type thing with Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Like, you know Heroes for Hire, right?
Oh yeah, I think that book had Deadpool in it. I think that book had Deadpool in it.
No. It's with Luke Cage and Iron Fist. They have like a real independent business where the characters can get paid to stop certain criminals and shit.
Yeah. Oh. Like I only know it because I saw a Deadpool issue with that same title.
Yeah, like Heroes for Hire. Like, I want them to do that. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, but
At least do something different.
yeah, like make something that will actually interest your fans into your movies again.
Like, no one gives a fuck about Miss Marvel.
I mean, I thought for a second there, I thought you said She-Hulk, and then I thought, what the frick am I?
I mean, people give a fuck about She-Hulk, but not for the right reasons. I'm talking about Miss Marvel.
Oh, oh, trust me, when I get into Marvel ships, that is going to be one of the main focuses.
Oh, yep. No one, a lot of people Marvel seems to Marvel, I will say this, whoever's in charge, like, Kevin Feige is a genius. There's no denying that. Like, Kevin Feige, he's the main guy that made the MCU what it is today. But I'm starting to think he has too much control over the MCU.
Yeah, I think like letting other writers maybe try their hand in an MCU related story.
Like, I will happily watch. Like, for example, there's a group how with most MCU movies you have to watch the other movies first.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's one series of movies where you don't have to do that with, and that's the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, and
you don't have to do that with any of them. You could just chuck one on and sit with that and just watch it.
Yeah, let's have more one-shot kind of stories. Like
I would happily watch not even a one-shot, even just like a movie that you don't have to watch the rest of the MCU to enjoy.
Yeah. Hey, should I kept this Bond's like?
Yeah. I reckon.
Right. Okay, second time's the charm.
But yeah, I think what will make Marvel better is that if they instead of focusing on what's becoming the future of the MCU, they should just focus on making good movies again, like they did back in the first 3 phases.
Yeah, make shots that make movies that you don't have to, that only require basic comic knowledge.
one thing that annoyed me was that, like, with certain, like, with the Marvels, for example, you have to watch Miss Marvel, and you have to, like, you have to watch, like, with the movies that you have to watch the TV shows in order to understand, that annoys the living shit out of me.
Yeah, I can see that thing. Yeah, it's like saying
Like, that annoys me to no end.
saying you have to watch the original Powerpuff Girls in order to get into the reboot, even though it sucks. Sucks, man.
Or, it's, you know what it's like? It's like me, let's say with my show, let's say if I decided, hey, you need to watch this you need to go to this website and watch watch another guy's videos on a different website before, to understand my videos.
Yeah, or
It's like saying that.
Or you have to watch every single video in order just to know the overall storyline. That's why compilations exist in the first place.
I have thought about doing storyline compilations just so my fans can catch up on the story, but it's a matter of time, really.
Yeah, I get that. Plus, you also have to
Like, that's why I try to make that's why I will admit I do tend to overuse flashbacks, but I want to do it. But when it comes to like storyline stuff, at least for me, I want to do it in a way where it's like I want to keep it contained, but at the same time, my brain cannot help but connect it to other shit. So as a compromise to myself, I use the flashback gimmick to show what happened instead of like, yeah, hey, go watch that video, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I get
I
that.
show a flashback of what happened. At least then, it's like, they get the general context.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why
Like,
I've been trying to keep like the storylines like few and in between, because if I have to make storylines for every single video, my mind will go. Hey, scrape your face into the pile of dirt on the floor. Or,
yeah, I trust me, man. In order to keep the storyline going, I have had to. My mind is basically at this point, my mind's on autopilot when it comes to storyline. So it's just like, don't get me wrong, I love doing storylines, but it's just like, that's why I'm trying to balance it a bit more of like more goofy shit as well, like more one-off stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why I kind of wanted to diversify my content. That's why I'm doing Shipping Den, and I do plan on doing a video series, like small misadventures with my other characters, such as like stuff in the brain space. I really want.
I remember a while ago, Jack had an idea of doing like a sitcom or something like that, which honestly I think he should do.
I mean, yeah, that would be better than having action. Having your majority of your genre being action. That's basically
he did think. I don't remember where I heard this from, but I remember I think it was on a live stream where he was like, "I'm thinking about like doing like a sitcom or something." It'll give you some. It'll be easier to make content in between the big stuff.
Right. But yeah, that's why I kind of want to do like, not completely like Sandersides, but kind of like casual conversations with the voices inside my head. As like me.
Oh yeah.
Just like we just talked about like various topics.
I'm thinking about me and Tim, the guy who plays Jono. We have talked about like doing a podcast in the past, like a little podcast, just as it's like a little thing, but we gotta like get the equipment for it and stuff like that. We both want to do it. We're both up for it. But it's just like just have us a chance just to talk out of character for one.
Yeah, I'd like to think that like my live streams are my podcast. Yeah.
One thing I do want to the one thing I do kind of want to experiment with is like, you know, like with most of the, like for example, with most of the Jono videos, I tend to explore more goofy stuff with it because Jono is inherently a goofy character. But like, I want to start doing that type of stuff with my character, see what type of random shenanigans he can get into. Like, I might do, hell, I might even do the sitcom for myself. Just like, you know, to kind of like really, kind of like balance it a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I getcha.
And plus, yeah, and plus, I've had people tell me that I do comedy better than I do serious. So,
Well, yeah, that's why.
so I think,
Yeah, that's also kind of why most of my storylines are complete. Like, besides a lot of the stuff that happened during the great darkness of 2022, I really don't do that many like serious storylines much, so
Yeah.
so I can just keep myself. Because if I have to be serious for every single one of my storylines, I kind of just lose it.
like, hell, I'm thinking about like doing like a. Well, for me, I'm thinking about doing like a little side, like a gag where like everyone's telling me everyone's telling my character to line up, and then like my character starts lining up a bit more, and like make it more so my character's more goofy. Because the thing is, I think Indie Fan said this best in like when he. I think Indie Fan said this best. Don't take yourself too seriously.
We're content reviewers on the internet. That's like the least serious
Like-
profession ever.
Like, the thing is, I've always said this, and this might sound a little controversial, but content creation is the least professional thing you could do.
I mean, yeah, unless you like try to make it serious.
Like, if you're doing like a documentary, something like that, then yeah, sure. But like, the stuff we do ain't professional.
We make videos about us reviewing things, and then suddenly aliens from other dimensions, or robot doppelgangers of ourselves just pop into existence every so often to tell us to fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Or there's an interdimensional plot hole that tries to suck up the universe.
I noticed I haven't been reading the chat. Senna said hi for a moment, but I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Like, to me, it's just like. Like, to me, it's just like you can, like when we're doing reviews where we have our characters fight bad guys. We can't take ourselves too seriously.
yeah. I mean, that's why. That's why. Heck, my character has a spell called the Comedia, which can summon comedic objects and also give him Toon Force. I stopped being serious years ago.
Like, I did try to be serious when I was like a teenager, but now I'm just like, nah, fuck it. Like, just screw it. Who cares? Like, the thing is, most of the time, content creation, especially the stuff we do, is the least professional thing you can do. Like, it's not a professional job.
Yeah.
Like, you are better, if you want to be professional, go be a lawyer, go be a scientist, or be a doctor, or be a fucking police officer.
Heck,
Don't do internet reviews.
Heck, that is technically not even serious enough anymore, because there's literally content creators who are lawyers and doctors.
That's a good point, actually.
Like, don't treat everything like it's the end of the world. Be mad, be happy, be horny once in a while, man.
Have fun. But the thing is, what do you think? My motto is like, as long as you're having fun, do it. Do it. As long as you're having fun, fucking do it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There is room for serious storytelling on YouTube. but at the same time, you can't take yourself too seriously. Like, there's so there are so many people that like say, "Oh my god, this is the most I'm going to get on YouTube and get famous." But at the same time, it's like it's not about being famous, motherfucker. You gotta have fun first.
Yeah, like that's why a lot of like creators say, "Don't strive to be famous. Just have fun with your work." Like that.
Like for me, why do you think? Like, here's the thing. Why do you think so many people hate when celebrities make YouTube channels?
Because they're already famous and are just using it for more ad revenue.
I mean, yeah, and it fucking works too. That's the terrifying thing.
Yeah, well, small creators are basically sitting at the bottom of the metaphorical YouTube barrel, waiting for Daddy YouTube to give us the table scraps.
Yeah, like, now, we're even lucky to even get we're even lucky to get recognized by other YouTubers nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, like, I will say this, you and I, in particular, even though neither of us have a lot of subscribers, especially me,
yeah,
we're very lucky with where we are now.
Yeah, I'm happy.
The reason I say that is because we know bigger YouTubers. We have friends in the bigger, wider YouTube circle. Not many, but we have them.
Yeah, like
we don't have like people. Sure, we don't know anyone with million subscribers or anything, but like we know people that at least have over 1,000.
Yeah.
Or hell, even over 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, we were basically adopted into like a big fucking overspending universe that's been lasting for over 20 years, and it was all because a couple YouTubers believed in us.
Yeah.
We are very lucky with where we are now. So I'm never taking that shit for granted.
Same here. That's why I don't like YouTube drama, because in my opinion,
I don't either.
It is unnecessary as well as just stupid. Because
like, you'll never see me complain about the lack of subscribers or the lack of popular YouTube friends. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, I'm lucky to even have the friends I have now. You know, if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have met you, I wouldn't have met Indy, I wouldn't have met Jack, I wouldn't have met anybody.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have had half the friends I have now. I have now.
If I didn't have the commodities I have now, I would have never met Midnight. I would have never met any of the other friends I have, even more ones that you guys don't know much about, like Gabriel, Goat Ma'am, Morgan, Alan. I'm lucky.
Point is, point is, we are both very lucky for where we are now. Even if we don't have 1,000 subscribers or anything like that, we still are lucky to be adopted into this big thing. Sure, we're not the most popular people part of it. We're probably some of the least popular people part of it. Yeah. But at the same time, we have something, like, I will say this. What we have, this may sound egocentric, but what we have is more valuable than like someone like Logan Paul, who has like millions of subscribers and has heaps of money, but his content, he doesn't even try. All he does is like talk shit and like film dead bodies.
Yeah.
Like what we have is more valuable because we don't care about the money. Well, at least I don't.
Well, I kind of care about the money. But...
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if YouTube wants to pay me, I'll fucking take it. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's not about the money. You know what I mean?
Right. It's about the gosh darn content. Dang it.
Like, the thing is, honestly, sure, my community may be very small. It may be very, very small. But the community I have, I'm extremely grateful to have.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't, like, Even if there are ups and downs within my, even if with the ups and downs and everything. I'm currently going through a lot right now, but I still make content because I love to. I love making content. It's one of the things that brings me joy in this world, and I'm not letting anyone take it away from me.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I can feel like really drained from making like reviews or skits or anything really, and I feel
Like,
more anxiety when I don't have as many numbers as a lot of our friends. But
yeah, I mean, the thing is, I've never really given a fuck about like the popularity of shit. But really, here's the thing: if I really gave a fuck about popularity, would you think? Do you think I would still be doing this? Like, I've been doing YouTube for 5 years, 3 channels, and I haven't even gotten in this, and I haven't even got past 100. What does that say about my commitment?
I mean, I'm about to hit my 10th year, and I'm only at like 100 something.
Like, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I get you. And
like,
my game's glitching. Ah,
like,
there we go.
you know, there are so many people that have less, that so many people that have more than us, more than what we have, and they're not even grateful for what they have.
Yeah, that's
To me, it's ridiculous, and it's just like, you know, no matter what I get, even if I don't necessarily, even people don't like me, I don't care about that. And you know, if people, I have friends, and I have like, you know, genuine connections with other content creators. At least what I can say this. At least the stuff I have with other the content creators I have contact with, and like I am friends with. That's more genuine. Honestly, the ones I have, I'm sure Darius can back me up on this one, because we have some more friends. They're more real people. They're just real people. You know, they don't give a fuck. You know, they'll say how it is. The thing is, I respect them for that.
yeah,
Like,
that's why I watch like so many commentary channels, because they're willing to like uncurse the veil behind like many YouTube dramas out there. Like they know that they think that these kinds of things are just bullcrap to a lot of people.
yeah, like, I mean, why do you think half the time I don't even get involved in YouTube drama?
Yeah,
The only times I'll get involved is that the only times where I'll get involved is that if it's like a moral obligation.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, or if I've been bundling up certain things for a lot of the time, and I just have to let it all out.
yeah,
That's about it.
yeah. Uh-oh.
But you get what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, even if my content isn't the best, I'm still grateful for what I have.
Yeah, same here. That's it.
Damn, that was a very... Damn, we had a fucking big conversation.
Yeah, that took the breath out of me.
Yeah, fucking hell. But yeah, yeah, I think we've made our point. But yeah.
Yeah,
So, have you heard of, actually, no, I'm not gonna bring it up.
is it drama again? Is it drama?
No, I was gonna bring up the Trump assassination, but I was like, nope.
Oh.
Well, assassination attempt, but, you know. I was gonna bring that up, and I was like, nope. Nope.
Yeah,
I already got a content warning because my post as a joke, but nope. I'm not doing that again. Nope.
yeah, that's,
Nope.
like,
Nope.
I'm willing to make fun of the orange peanut, but assassinations are a little bit too low for me.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll say you about mentioning it. I was like, nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Thank you for doing that. But
No problem. But yeah. Have you, any... I actually wanted to ask you this, actually, Darius, if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, it depends on what it is.
If you had to pick, who in your opinion is the most underrated reviewer in the reviewerverse? Go.
That's tricky, because there's really, I could say a lot of them. This is a toughie. Give me go. Give me go.
Well,
Oh.
you know what? Here's one. Here's one I have. Here's one I think is underrated. Darius, you there?
Wait. Oh, I got one. Captain
Who?
Rutledge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, he's technically not a reviewer-verse reviewer, but he does most of his skits in live action, but it feels like a reviewer-verse reviewer to me.
Fair enough. One that I think's one underrated one I have is actually, this may surprise you, Diamanda Hagen.
Oh, yeah, the witch.
Yeah, the lecture bitch.
And I wasted my only other Pokeball. Great, now
Yeah, I actually quite like Diamanda Hagen.
Oh, yeah,
she doesn't really do review. Like, I like her style. I like how she's not necessarily a hero. She's not a villain either.
Yeah.
She's the literal reviewerverse definition of an anti-hero.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah,
Like, I can't even think of, one thing that Diamanda Hagen's done that's even... Sure, she's done bad shit. Well, the character, I mean. I'm not talking about the person, I'm talking about the character.
Yeah, we're talking
about she's done...
here, people. Don't cancel her.
Yeah, don't cancel her. No. Don't cancel anyone we mention. We're just talking about the characters, not the people themselves. Anyway,
also,
as I was saying...
anyone. That's just rude.
No, exactly. Anyway, as I was saying, the character I've always found interesting, because while the character may do some good stuff every now and then, it doesn't really, she doesn't really do it out of the kindness of her own heart. Character's just kind of like, it'll benefit me, fuck it.
Yeah,
And plus, the thing is, what solidified her as the reviewerverse definition of an anti-hero to me was the fact that the character has slaves.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, what she did in A Tale from the Dark.
A Voice from the Dark.
I really want to review that one day with a bunch of other reviewers. I just thought that would be fun.
Oh yeah. I've always liked how the thing is, she constantly threatens to rip out men's testicles.
I mean, that's fair. Do you know what men have done?
I mean, true, but that's true. But you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
she's not a hero. She's not a villain. Like, she's the anti-hero. She's like the reviewerverse definition of one.
Or more like an anti-villain. Right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Because she doesn't really do it for the goodness of other people. She just does it because she's bored that day. Especially when it comes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I think in her
the reason she joined the good guys at the end of Voice from the Dark was because they really said out of shits and giggles.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, Hagen is just the best. Like, even though I call her the witch, mainly because of my thing, I love the hell out of her.
Yeah, I'll happily the thing is with her, I'll just chuck on a review of hers, even if it's a movie I haven't seen. I'll just watch it and just relax.
Oh yeah, I especially like the review she does of movies that are just batshit insane. Huh?
And particularly one reviewer I think she really works well with is Film Brain.
Oh yeah, I've seen a few of her collabs with Film Brain.
Yeah, like the Film Brain's like what the one reviewer in particular I think she has really good chemistry with. Like they like whenever they're doing a review together, they're just having fun. You know, they're just and I find that fun. You know. Yeah. Do you remember Hagen? Yeah.
Apparently, Sinna said Hagen is a bit cuckoo. In fact, I made a running gag or something. Please explain.
What'd you say?
Sinna said Hagen is a bit cuckoo. In fact, I made a running gag with her.
Like, the thing is, like, Diamond Hagen's one of those reviewers I would love to work with at some point. Even if that, I doubt it will happen, but like, I would love to.
Oh,
just to see my character's reaction of like, who the fuck?
Well, actually,
you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think this will ever happen because me and Hagen have two different energies. But I like to think that when she kidnaps me and she like reveals herself is like, oh hey, didn't expect this to happen. Like he like he knew that like there might be somebody who would like kidnap him, but is all like smug about it. Smug at the fact that Hagen.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. It would be cool, but I doubt it will happen.
Yeah, Hagen, even though she's kind of like been lower on the review of her spelling poll, as it were, she like her reviews are still great.
Yeah, like I'll happily her reviews. I can just chuck on at any time, and I'll just watch it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I
will say this: I'm more tending to watch her reviews than like someone like Linkara. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Linkara, but at the same time, it's like it's basically a little controversial, but I mainly keep watching Linkara for the storyline bits, and I don't really thing is, he's taking the wrong break from it. So like, I'll watch a review of his occasionally, but that's about it. Him and Hagen are more likely to watch more often, actually, now. I will say that.
Linkara has got, like, on occasion, I will watch, like, one of his reviews and go, haha, but, like, if I watch a lot of, like, I don't keep up with him as much as I used to. I mainly kept...
Same here.
I mainly kept up with him thanks to that person I can't mention because I don't know if someone will join the chat later.
Yeah.
Wait.
I get that Linkara. What?
Collab with... Did you do a collab with Hagen? Hagen or to somebody? Like, Timothy says, also my favorite collab with her was on Xena. I am confused. I'm confuzzled.
My favorite collab with Hagen is definitely Film Brain. But if I had to pick, I will say an underrated one was her and Huey, like Huey Tumor. That's an underrated one, in my opinion.
I mean, well,
Back when Huey wasn't like a floating ball of
oh yeah.
energy.
By the way, wonder when that's gonna stop. Like, stop. Okay.
Maybe I'm kind of curious about it myself, but I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
cause there's what? Yeah, cause they like. I kind of want to collaborate with Huey, kind of like Indie did, but Nick
Mm.
did, and I kind of want to do a review of the Bravest Warriors pilot,
Oh yeah.
like the one
Like,
on random cartoons, not on Cartoon Hangover.
like Huey, I wouldn't mind collaborating with, but I think mine Huey, like, but it's just a matter of like, for me, I don't cover animated stuff very often. It's just a matter of like covering an animated thing that I would be interested in personally,
Yeah,
to cover with Huey. You know what I mean? So that's just me though.
yeah, that's fair. Like, not a lot of people. Like, when it comes to like, that's why I don't really have a theme around my series. Like mine's based mostly on like online stuff. But
Like mine's just movies and TV shows.
yeah,
That's like it's diversified enough to like, I'll cover anything mostly.
yeah. Well,
Like,
mine's pretty
hell, I'll even
like,
cover YouTube movies.
oh yeah, dude, we gotta do a collab on a YouTube movie. We gotta do a collab on Smosh the movie. Movie that.
Smosh the movie? Oh god.
Oh, that will be a train wreck.
I tried watching it when I was like younger, and I could not stand it.
Oh,
I
dude,
had
I
to
watched
stop.
through the entire movie when I was like 15, and I couldn't get through it.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love Ian and Anthony, but they do well with shorter skits. They don't do well with big long skits.
Well, I don't think it was the length that was the problem. I think it was mainly because both Ian and Anthony did not write the script. Think script, like
Oh yeah.
because
Like, the ones that they write the scripts for, they're funny as shit.
like I think like I actually have an idea for how I would rewrite the Smosh movie to be more surrounding around the type of Smosh that existed that people admire. I think
Hmm.
I and a bit of a thing about their recent work. I really liked the sketches that they made when Anthony came back.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I actually planned
So
on.
I'm glad those two are back.
Go ahead.
I'm glad those two are back together, eh?
Yeah. Especially like the side stuff that isn't involving the sketches. Like Anthony joining up for TYTL. No. Like that's TNTL.
Like,
Yeah.
I will say this, I don't watch much of this stuff, but like the stuff I do watch, I'm just enjoying seeing Ian and Anthony just having fun being goofballs.
Yeah, especially being that Ian's kind of gotten out of that like sad phase he had where he would just basically make everyone depressed so he feel everyone else depressed so he
Yeah. Yeah.
wasn't alone in his depression.
I will say this. I don't like Smosh as much as like the Warp Zone,
Oh yeah,
if you know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I'm kind of the opposite of that. I think the Warp Zone kind of like fell off the curve, especially after
That's fair.
the Mario NFTs video.
Yeah.
But
Don't get me wrong. The Warp Zone's content isn't as good as what it used to be, but at the same time, I still have fun watching them.
yeah. And to respond to what Tina said in the comments, by the way, I wondered what we could collab on. I think we should do. I think you, me, and Shane should do a triple collab talking about the first season of Digimon because Sir Shaniel Spice Rack doesn't know about Digimans, and I want to get him into the Digimans. And because it's best.
Like, I will find an excuse. I will say this. I will find an excuse to talk about some of the DC animated stuff.
Oh yeah, I really want to do a video about one of the Green Lantern movies because everybody said their piece about the live-action Green Lantern movie. Some people think it sucks. Some people think it doesn't. That one person being me.
In my opinion, the live-action Green Lantern movie was okay.
Yeah, it was fine, but everybody went up, started attacking it like it was the devil after Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't know why people are hating on my boy Green Lantern. Is it just because he was played by Ryan Reynolds? Because Ryan Reynolds wasn't as best after he got his mouth taped in that one X-Men movie we don't like talking about?
Oh yeah. I actually do want to find an excuse. The thing is, you know how I'm mostly a movie/TV show type guy?
Yeah, you stated that.
Like, I want to talk about, there are I do want to talk about TV shows, but it's very limited. I have very limited amount of TV shows I want to talk about.
Right. Yeah, and that's kind of the problem with, like, having one genre thing to talk about, because with online stuff, and, like, stuff, like, mine's online stuff, like, mainly on online stuff, but I try to diversify it a bit. Wait, which one? Are you talking? Green Lantern, Emerald Knights, I think.
Well, like, I will say one, I do want to talk about, one thing I do want to talk about is, like a Kevin Conroy Batman movie. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with, but I do want to talk about, like, Kevin Conroy's portrayal as Batman in some way, shape, or form, but I'm not sure how to do it.
I really like I like some of the comedic versions of Batman.
Yeah.
Like this isn't a promo, but if anybody's still watching, anybody here knows Doggins, which is top 10 list of the top 10 comedic versions of Batman. Good.
Like, I want to find an excuse to talk about, like, Kevin Conroy's portrayal as Batman, because that does hold a special place in my heart. Even though I didn't watch much of Kevin Conroy's portrayal as Batman when I was a kid, but with all that stuff I did watch really connected with me. So, like, I want to, like, find an excuse to talk about it, but I really want to find a way to, like, you know, I want to find something where it would be appropriate to talk about Kevin Conroy's Batman.
I mean, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So, and plus, I would want, the thing is, I'm not, like, the biggest expert on Kevin Conroy's portrayal as Batman, so, like, if I would want to, like, get someone to, like, either cover it with me, or, like, give me some of the, like, the, you know, get an expert to, like, either collaborate with me, or at the very least, like, help with some of the finite in the script or something like that.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of why, for a lot of my review concepts, they're usually, like, better talking about with another person.
Yeah.
Oh, and, moment of peace for, the death of Kevin Conroy last year.
Well, that was actually 2 years ago.
Well, dude, time is time is warped and Earth is bendable. Who knows?
That's true. But yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, R.I.P. Kevin Conroy. I'm right. Okay.
I will say this: he's one of the main voice actors I respect the most. Because like, he didn't sure, he was mainly known for Batman, but he was so grateful for it. Like, he actually was like, "Hey, I love playing Batman. Any opportunity I get to play Batman, I'm going to take it."
Yeah, he even got to play as Batman with D. Adam West before he passed. R.I.P. to Adam West as well.
Yep. Yeah. So, I very much respect Kevin Conroy for what he was able to do with Batman. And you know what? In my opinion, this may sound a little like blasphemy. Then again, most people I see agree with me on this. Kevin Conroy is Batman. He's the closest actor to ever portray Batman correctly. The most correctly out of everyone.
I don't think he's really the true. I mean, he may be the true edgy, true like black cowled Batman.
Like Goofy, I will say this. Goofy Batman goes to Adam West. I will say that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Goofy Batman goes to Adam West. But if we're talking edgy Batman, we're talking like, Batman, like the way Batman's meant to be at his core. Kevin Conroy's got it.
Well, here's the thing. Batman is not, if I'm gonna be honest, not really, it doesn't really seem like a serious concept to me. It's a guy
that's true.
dressed up as a bat. That's all that.
Yeah, I get that. But but at least with Batman, you can kind of excuse it being edgy, even if it is inherently a stupid concept. It's like Ninja Turtles, for example, right?
Yeah,
where it may be a stupid concept, but you can the way it's written, you can take it seriously.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I will say this: and hell, even if the script wasn't the best, Kevin Conroy would just give it his all.
Yeah.
That's the thing I respect about Kevin Conroy's portrayal as Batman. No matter what movie he's in, even if it sucks, he'll still give a good performance.
Well, okay. Here's a bit. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a hot take, but I think Bobby Moynihan is the true Batman.
Who?
Bobby Moynihan. Have you never heard of him?
What shows? What stuff was he in?
Comedy Bang Bang. Hear me out.
Okay.
So, for a while, he played a character on Comedy Bang Bang, which was basically like an orphan, like your average orphan character, like, "Please, sir, I need some food." But he was kind of like a bit devilish. So, but for a bit in his career, Bobby Moynihan portrayed a version of Batman for Comedy Bang Bang. Bang Bang, which is the only other really good Batman that I can think of.
Don't get me wrong, I understand why people don't like Batman, but there's certain I personally believe that Batman is Batman's up there when it comes to superheroes. The reason people like Batman is the same reason why people like, let's say, Superman or Spider-Man, for example.
I don't hate Batman.
No.
But he's a bit
I will say this. I will say that. Yeah, I will say that. Yeah, he is overdone, but Batman's still a cool character. But I think the reason it's like how there's been several reboots of Spider-Man, Superman, Ninja Turtles. The reason people keep rebooting Batman is because people love Batman. Batman means a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah. Also,
and it really
Zeno said he never watched Comedy Bang Bang. That's fine because because technically speaking, Comedy Bang Bang the podcast is like it had a TV show, but it's mainly a podcast.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't even heard of it until you said it.
Yeah. Well, if you get the chance, look it up. It's just a really interesting series. Like it's meant to be like an improv podcast.
Okay.
Like you know, there's there's one podcast that's kind of similar to it called Welcome to Hell, which is basically the brother of the devil and his human that he's meant to torture all of eternity, just interviewing dead people and talking about stuff in hell. It's I think Rooster Teeth before they closed actually did like a collab with fellow Welcome to Hell for Hell. They did a whole sketch. It's a really good podcast, but it's not meant for those who are like can't take everything so seriously.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Right. Or for those of the Christian faith. Kind of.
Or that. Very much that. But yeah, like, for me, it's just like, one superhero that I think there is one superhero character that I believe is the most overrated character of all time. This may sound a little controversial.
Hey,
Spider-Man.
I could see that.
The reason I think Spider-Man, they've done everything they can with Spider-Man. Like,
yeah.
they've done, like, I can't even think of something they haven't done with Spider-Man yet.
Yeah, that's what.
Like, especially with Peter Parker.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
At least with Miles, there's something different there. You could actually explore it. But with Peter, you've done everything you can.
Instead of just yelled in the chat, what?
Like,
yeah.
Here's my thing, right? Spider-Man, you've done everything you can. At least with Peter Parker Spider-Man, you've done everything. You can't really... The only thing you can really do now is, like, either kill the character off, or or if you want to keep him around, have him mature, have him grow up. But Marvel won't do that because Marvel likes Spider-Man when his life sucks donkey dick.
Or in this case, when his life doesn't.
Yeah, like Spider-Man, you really, you can only do so much with the down on your luck type character before it gets annoying.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want them to do more with like the multiverse Spideys. Like of course you got Miles, which they've been doing great with him lately, especially with the sequels to Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse.
One I do want them to make a movie out of is actually Spider-Gwen. I do want them to make a movie out of that.
Yeah, or make her like a mini series.
Yeah. Like, I want them to do something different with the Spider-Man IP.
Yeah. Actually, Sam has a bit of an argument saying, yeah, but people are familiar with Peter Parker. That's why they keep using him. And you wouldn't know who Miles was until you watched Into the Spider-Man. Falsehood. He was also the main Spidey in the Ultimates universe thing. First, but I see your point. But yeah. But still, Miles is in the zeitgeist, guys. So why not do more with him outside of the Spider-Verse continuity?
And you know what? I have a controversial opinion when it comes to MCU Spider-Man specifically. I like MCU Spider-Man, but I think the best thing you can do with MCU Spider-Man is to kill him off. and have him replaced with mild.
Technically, they did that with me. They killed him in Infinity War. Not Infinity War. Wasn't it?
No, I mean, like, permanently killable.
Yeah, but you know
Yeah, it
how
was Infinity War.
superhero stories are you can't permanently kill a person off unless it's Iron Man.
They did it with Iron Man. And Black Widow.
And Gamora. Okay, well, technically speaking, Gamora ended up coming back in the form of her past self, but then it's still not supposed.
I wouldn't count that one. That's more of a that's basically a different character.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. Oh, makes a good point. We should like maybe a live action series in the 2099 universe.
Yeah, I'd watch. I would watch that actually.
Yeah, and you don't just have to include, and you have Miguel to like anchor it. So, and then you can have like a bunch of characters from the other issues of 2099. Like I think there was a Deadpool 2099. I think I might have to backtrack that. And Vision and Scarlet Witch, they died too technically.
But yeah, Scarlet Witch is still dead.
Yeah,
Quicksilver's dead.
Well, I don't know if Quicksilver's dead. Again, I haven't really been keeping track of the MCU movies, so.
I'm talking about Age of Ultron Quicksilver.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen Age of Ultron.
Haven't you?
I have not. I thought it was boring, and I didn't watch it. Watch it. Sorry, not sorry.
Fair enough.
Like, here's the thing with me. The MCU movies, with few exceptions, are just really slow. Like, to me, they're a slog. I can't watch it without feeling like, oh, just get to the point already.
Yeah.
Because,
like, the best Marvel movies, in my opinion, are the ones that, like, they're either A, grand scale as fuck, or B, low scale as fuck.
yeah.
Like, a prime example of one of the best MCU movies, in my opinion, is actually the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, which I reviewed recently. Because that the thing is,
to watch
James.
Guardians in full.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy, that has a good story, characters, and general writing, right?
Right.
And James Gunn has a general talent for making misfits likable.
Yeah. Where are you going with this?
And the thing is, I think Guardians of the Galaxy is one of the best movies of all of the MCU because how the story is written, thanks to James Gunn.
Oh yeah. Oh, have you ever heard of his movie Slither?
No.
Oh, dude. Are you into horror movies?
Like some. The main problem I have is that none of them are scary.
Well, this one is well, it's interesting. It's about It's about this alien slug that grows by making humans consume it.
Okay.
And it like takes over their minds. It's really cool. I saw a kill count of it. It was it's not like a really scary horror movie, but it's worth watching for like the concept.
Yeah. Like, there's this one, that I love, like, the thing is, I will say, one horror series that I do like, but I mainly watch it just because it's kind of stupid, the Scream movies. I only watch them because of how dumb they are.
I mean, I think that's a lot of people like out of the Scream movies because they're just
Like,
unironically.
I've watched from 5 onwards. 5 and 6. I've tried watching the first one, couldn't get through it, and it's just like, I think with like I say, Scream 5 was a good movie. Scream 5 was good. Like, that had a genuine twist. But with 6, it was so predictable. Like, you know who it was going to be from the very start.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the thing with the Scream movies. They're, like, really predictable.
Like, some are, some aren't. 5, I did not see who was going to be the killer in 5. I will say that. In 5, I didn't see the killer coming. But at the same time, but with 6, I absolutely did.
Yeah, I'm more into, like, when it comes to horror, I'm more into, like, horror comedies, like a lot of,
Yeah.
like one that I really want to get down and watch with, like, a group of friends is Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Mm.
Which basically is mainly based on misunderstanding. I think
Yeah.
It involves these two hillbillies, like ironically enough, like getting messed with by these college kids.
Oh yeah.
It's a trip, and I kind of want to watch it in full with like a group of friends.
Oh yeah. Hey, off topic, but have you ever seen a movie called The Happening?
Oh, is it that one where like Mark Wahlberg goes, "What? No."
Yeah, that.
Seen clips of it, haven't seen it in full.
I've seen it in full, and guess what?
What?
It sucks.
What a shock!
And the thing is, the what no part, that's like the only funny scene in the movie. That's like the only fun part in the movie. Just the way he's like, what? No!
Oh.
Like, the movie's a fucking slog.
Yeah, that.
But yeah, that's just M. Night Shyamalan for me. Like, you know, like, M. Night Shyamalan, the only thing he has is that, like, every fucking movie of his, he has a twist.
Yeah, that's the thing. Actually,
like,
have you heard
I have
about
not
this
seen
new film? Trap. Trap.
No, I have not.
Oh, my dude. Like, from what I've seen of the trailers, it actually is a really clever, like, thing.
Like,
Okay.
like, I can't even think of the last time that M. Night Shyamalan. Like, the thing is, I personally haven't seen a good movie of M. Night Shyamalan's.
Yeah, same here. Like, the only one that I actually truly remember is, The Last Airbender movie, and, where is it? I forgot where it is.
You know, M. Night Shyamalan, to me, is like, his one gimmick is that he makes a twist in every movie.
Pretty much.
That's his one gimmick.
Yeah, he's the twist man. Man, where the heck?
Like, I will say this. There's one director I think's worse than him.
Are you looking at the stream?
Yeah, I am. Why?
Held it up down. I wasn't lying.
Hmm.
It is the Last Airbender manga adaptation. This exists, and I have my hands on it.
Oh, damn. Fucking hell. Like, the thing is, I want to, like... The thing is, there's one director, I think... There's one director I think is both underrated and overrated.
That is. That is.
Zack Snyder.
Oh. I've never really been a fan of Zack Snyder. Not Zack Snyder.
I'm not a fan of Zack Snyder at all either. Like, I like his version of Justice League more than I like Joss Whedon's version of Justice League. But I think he gravely misunderstood the character.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen it,
Like-
so I can't really judge.
Fair enough. But, like, Zack Snyder to me is like the guy you go for visuals, that's it. No,
Yep.
none of his movies have substance at all.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the thing. Like, the reason why not a lot of people like him. Because he's all razzle-dazzle, but no, like, real class. I'd say.
Yeah, like, well, last time I saw, like, I saw his Rebel Moon movie. I can't remember which one. I think it was the first part, and I was so bored. Like all the movie had the visuals down. I will say that, but everything else just kind of sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, like, subject over substance is kind of the reason why I don't really watch, like, movies by well-known directors anymore. Like,
Like the only director I will actively go and see their movie is James Gunn.
oh yeah, James Gunn, like, he knocks it out of the park.
Like James Gunn's like one of the only directors I trust within. He's one of the only directors I trust anymore, honestly.
Here's a fun fact. Remember that
Because
Slither
James
movie I
Gunn at least tried to tell good. He's still, even if some of his stories aren't the best, he still tries to tell a good story.
Yeah, that reminds me. Do you remember that Slither movie I mentioned?
You still there, Darius?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Darius?
Can you not hear me?
Darius?
Yeah. Okay. Just a second, folks.
Darius?
Yeah. Okay. What happened?
Hey, Darius, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Over there. Oh, hey, Shane.
Hey, can anyone hear me?
I can hear you. Just a second. Okay. Ugh. Hey, Shane, can you hear me?
Hello?
Can either of you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Alright. A bit of technical difficulties. Apparently, my headphones weren't picking up my words.
I also was on my end.
I think the connection may have like messed up on your end, but thankfully it's fixed. Oh,
Yep.
okay. So, and hopefully it'll stay that till the end of the stream. So,
Hopefully.
Seriously, did I come in at a wrong time?
kind of. I mean, we were talking about James Gunn, and suddenly my like Isaac couldn't hear me. And I had to unplug my headphones.
No.
It was like when that the last too many types thing happened.
Hmm.
But yeah, nice to hear you, Shane. How was work? There, buddy. Randy,
Shane, are you there?
I think he went out.
Yeah. Like, as I was saying, James Gunn's like one of the only directors I trust nowadays. He's like the only director that like actually tries to tell a good story, even if these stories aren't the best.
Yeah, he actually made that Slither movie I mentioned.
Yeah.
And fun fact, one of the little slugs that appear in that movie, it appears in Guardians in the Galaxy.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, in the collector's room. I think, like, I didn't know what it was at first, but then after like hearing about it, I was like, oh,
Darius?
yeah. So, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. You
Oh,
just
okay.
stopped talking, and I was like, what the hell?
Well, I think like my computer is not working with me today. It's probably because I have so many things on.
Yep. Yep, Shane's gone.
Oh, he must have lost connection.
Must have. That's my guess too. But yeah, like, you know, James Gunn's like the only director I can think of on top of my head that like actually tries to tell a good story, even if his stories aren't the best.
I mean, yeah, that's
Well,
fair.
at least mainstream director anyway. Like, and the thing is, I know a lot of people are hating on the idea of James Gunn directing a Superman movie, and I'm like, he's the perfect guy to do it.
I mean, yeah. Well, it's probably because like they think that he might like screw it up in that whatever
Thing is,
way.
this may sound controversial, but I trust James Gunn more than I do Zack Snyder.
I mean, that's fair.
What?
I mean, that's fair. I do the same. I'm not the big. I don't like Jack. I keep saying Jack. Zack Snyder. He's just like you said, style over substance.
Like, James Gunn has proven he can make good movies out of obscure characters. How do you think that's going to translate to a popular character like Superman?
I mean,
he made one of the best MCU trilogies with a team that no one knew who the fuck they were before the first movie, but now they're considered icons. So, answer me this: do you guys really think James Gunn's gonna fuck up Superman? The thing is, in hell, he's even said himself, like, when you're a fan of something, you're more likely to make a better movie than you're not a fan of something.
I mean, you got a point, man.
Like, and James Gunn has proven he is a Superman fan. He loves Superman. Like,
Yeah.
he loves superheroes. Like, and I think if anyone, you want to trust anyone with Superman, it's James Gunn.
And you know what would be the best? Like, you want to know what would be the best idea for a new Superman movie?
What?
If they got Nicolas Cage to play Superman.
I remember that.
Go.
I mean, he did it here in the Flash movie.
Nick Cage is my Superman. Do it, you cowards. Alright. I'm actually gonna try to do some Pokemoning. Here.
Alright, cool.
It's been like most of it has just been me hunting for apricorn sprouts. Who there?
Hello, Shane.
Okay, how about now?
Yes, we
You're
can hear
loud
you.
and clear, buddy.
Okay. Anyway, my introduction before technical difficulties. Hey, what's happening, everybody?
What's happening,
But yeah,
everybody? Indeed.
Yep. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, we were just talking about like superheroes and how we both personally trust James Gunn to direct Superman.
And Nicolas Cage should be Superman. And me? I do not care. If he doesn't really fit the bill, I want Nick Cage to be Superman, and you can't. And if the movie doesn't have it, it's 0 out of 10.
Nicolas Cage as Superman. Looks pointedly towards that Flash cameo. How do we tell him?
I don't want it to just be a cameo. I want him to be playing Superman in a Superman film.
Well, James Gunn already answered the fans' praise of casting this David Corenswet guy as him, so there's a fan prayer.
Dang it.
And the thing is, David Corenswet looks just like Henry Cavill.
Yeah, that's fair. Now here's a stupid fan casting that that's probably gonna tear me and leave you to the death glare.
Alright, what?
Nicolas Cage is Batman.
No. No.
No.
No.
There it is. Yeah. There it is.
I had my fair share of stupid costumes, but no.
Actually, now that I think about it,
My ultimate troll move.
I mean, it would be interesting for Nicolas Cage to say not the bees and the. Wait! Oh my gosh! This would make for the best clip ever. Nicolas Cage saying "bees, my God." God.
Oh yes, bees, my God.
We need to make this happen.
Speaking of Nicolas Cage, I heard he's doing a live action Spider-Man Noir series.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that casting already works.
I mean, yeah, that's.
Yeah. Apparently they're doing like a Spider-Man Noir series with Nicolas Cage being Spider-Man Noir for Prime Video. Apparently,
beautiful casting right there. Masterpiece.
I mean, he's already proven he could be a good Spider-Man Noir, considering he was in Spider-Verse as Spider-Man Noir.
I mean, yeah. Also, I think it would just be awesome to see Nicolas Cage beat up people as Batman. Not Batman. Spider-Man.
I do have a quick question. I do have a quick question I have a question for the both of you. For DCU's Batman, who would you guys cast?
Jason Ackles.
Wow, that's biased. Wow, no offense, I think, but biased.
I don't really have a Batman off the top of my head, but I still want Nicolas Cage to be Batman.
There's one actor that I do want them to. But the thing is, when it comes to DCU Batman, I know they won't do it considering that whoever the fuck directed the Batman with Rob Harrison, but I want them to bring that into the DCU.
Wish.
I know they won't. But like, you know, that's one thing I want them to do.
They were. I could see it.
Like, first, the reason I want them to do it is because like Rob Pattinson's a good Batman, and I don't particularly, and I feel like he would work awesomely with like Dave Consworth's Superman. Just the feeling I have. That's
What? I haven't seen the Batman in full, so I won't say anything.
fair enough.
Okay.
But like, if they were to get an actor, for, like, you know, even if it's not Jason Ackles, or if it's not like a common casting, I personally wouldn't mind them doing like an old Batman, like a Batman that's like in his 50s or 60s.
Batman Beyond.
That would be cool.
We need a Batman Beyond movie.
I agreed. You know that one that the Spider-Verse people pitched? Well, we don't know the plot, but like you've seen like the concept art for it, right?
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was awesome.
And when I saw that, and I was like, and they said it wasn't gonna be made, I was like, fuck.
Well, it's probably because people would think that it's too similar to Spider-Verse.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. If you get the Spider-Verse people say, hey, we want to make a movie for you, and they want to make Batman is one of the most popular IPs of all time. You want to do a Batman movie? Let them do.
I mean, yeah, you got a point, but again, like, to be honest, like, big companies don't really focus on the fans when it comes to how they make their movies.
That's true, but at the same time, like, you know, I mean, even from like a business standpoint, it would be a smart move. Like, from a business standpoint, Batman is one of the most popular IPs of all time. Batman Beyond, particularly, is very popular amongst children, amongst the people, right? And the Spider-Verse movies are very popular, and so are the people in charge of them. So you bring them to make Batman Beyond, that equals money.
Yeah, but you think, but most of the time they don't really want the straightforward way of getting money.
It's almost as if
they want to be different from Marvel, even though they've tried to do multiple things that Marvel's done in the past, like a cinematic universe.
At this point, I am convinced that Warner Brothers doesn't like making money.
Yeah, especially being that they closed down most of the animation studios, huh?
And not only that, took the animated shows off their platform, and also just made it so that none of them fucking existed.
Yeah. People over at Warner Brothers are idiots.
Yeah. Hello again, Shane.
Are you having problems with your internet, buddy? Shane, you there?
Like for me, there are certain, like, Warner Brothers does not, like, the way I see it, Warner Brothers doesn't like making money. Like, it's like there's so many different opportunities they had. It's just like, oh, easy money. But no, they're like, fuck you. Let's make a movie about fucking Creature Commandos of all things. Who gives a fuck about Creature Commandos? Who the fuck gives a shit about Creature Commandos? Besides comic book purists.
Yeah.
Not even comic book purists give a fuck.
Yeah, Warner Brothers just hasn't been doing that many good things these past few years.
I am convinced that, honestly, I am convinced that Warner Brothers doesn't like making money.
Well, I don't agree. Oh, they just... Well, yeah, I'm not gonna excuse it. Warner Brothers, especially the people that people that run the place are complete and utter idiots. All they
Yeah.
They think they can just do anything and people will still love them. Love them. Love them.
Yeah.
Getting rid of most of the animation companies, including tearing down Cartoon Network Studios. Studios taking down people that they've done online collaborations with, or like Rooster Teeth, leading to many people assuming that shows they like, especially Death Battle and Red vs. Blue, will stay in purgatory till the end of their days. I am just sick of all these stupid companies trying to do something different when all they need to do is just copy off the homework of other animation studios. Cheap as fuck on a hamburger.
Make money. That's like the easiest thing you could do. Half the shit they're doing, they're not making money off it. Half of the things you need to do, you just do it and you'll make heaps of money for it.
At least I got permission for streams on.
Yeah.
I got all the April ones. But
Warner Brothers. Honestly, whoever's been currently in charge of Warner Brothers, fired her up. Alright, cool. Whoever's in charge of Warner Brothers, they need to be fired.
Yeah, that's fair. But
that won't fucking happen. But you know,
you done?
If they ever make they lose money. They actively lose money from making these stupid, retarded decisions.
Hey, let's not say. I'm willing to let some things go, but using the R word is a bit much.
Sorry, but you get my point.
I get your point, but yeah, I can agree that people should just try why a lot of people are going towards the internet for their entertainment nowadays. Most people don't care about the new Marvel movie or the new DC side series or the new rebooted schlock that ruins the entirety of the original. I'm talking to you, Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Girls. But thankfully, this is the end of the stream. I think we should end the stream here because it's past 10 and I'm starting to get a bit tired. So
yeah, fair enough.
Before we end it, I'm just gonna head back to my spot so I can do the outro.
But yeah, there's so many different things you could do to make money, but Warner Brothers is like, no, fuck you. Let's do the opposite of making money.
Yeah. But that's gonna end our stream tonight, folks. If you guys liked it, thank you for sticking around, and if you want, and please go support the people that joined me for the stream. That being Shane for a short time, and of course our good boy Isaac Brooks. Check out their channels. And of course, if you wish to support me, whether through monthly payments or through small donations, please consider supporting me over on Patreon or Ko-fi at either patreon.com/DariusDoesStuff or Ko-fi.com/DariusDoesStuff. That in mind, do you have anything you want to say to finish off the stream, Isaac?
Yeah, sure. If you want to check out my content, it's at Rooksverse on YouTube and at Rooks Isaac on Twitter. Those are the main platforms I use. And if you like my channel, consider subscribing. God, that sounds weird coming out of my mouth. But you get what the point is. If you want to see me, go to Rooksverse.
Yeah. Anyway, with that in mind, see you guys next Thursday. And
See you guys.
And also see you guys tomorrow for the first episode of The Shipping Den. Keep yourself stable, people. We all need
See you guys.